Yes. Good. I'm Reggie.
I'm Steven.
Steven, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We really just didn't want to throw our money away every month, living $1,000 for one bedroom. We really thought if we're going to put away that much every month, and we wanted to go to something where we can eventually sell it and get the money back instead of just waving goodbye. And so we thought, if we can, let's see if we can qualify and just buy something now. And if we can't, then we'll go from there. But
Yeah, because the Denver market for renting is absolutely crazy. And even housing is a little bit crazy now too, but it's a lot better than paying rent prices. And we were getting married and we didn't want to live somewhere just paying out, enormous rent prices, and didn't want to live with our parents, being newlyweds, so definitely wanted a home. I had done a logo for a realtor at Coldwell Banker, and initially thought, let's just look around and kind of see what's available. And we wanted somewhere closer to Michelle's work, so she actually suggested another realtor that was for this area. So that's when we got acquainted with Jennifer Flipsy from Coldwell Banker, and she's the one that hooked us up with Universal Lending and Dave Coyle. She works with him a lot and just had nothing but great things to say about him. And so we started that process and really weren't sure, what's available, what things were on the market, because things were going fast, a lot of cash buyers in this market, so we weren't sure how to compete, but just looked and found a few places we liked and put offers on that we got beat out by some cash investors, but this place was the one, and it was actually one of the best.
Yeah, I think it was the best. Yeah, we put an offer on one that we just loved. It was probably 5 minutes from where I work, and we were so disappointed because it fell through, and we thought maybe we'll just not find anything. And then we found this one, which is way better, and then our offer went through.
Yeah, so initially we were thinking, just talking to our realtor, that we might have to do an FHA, but how a lot of places don't want to accept FHA loans. They're seen as undesirable, I guess, compared to a conventional loan. But we were actually working with Universal Lending, able to get a conventional loan, look much stronger to sellers. And we were even excited about, you had a $10,000 earnest money guarantee. So we were, loving that. But then we found this place before we could even get that guarantee. So we didn't even have the $10,000 guarantee, but we had to move fast.
Yeah, in order to
And we still got it. So even without the performance guarantee, your company worked really fast.
Yeah.
How fast was it?
Yeah, it was just, we saw this on a Saturday morning, and Dave Coyle from Universal Lending, our lending officer, he went over, we saw this place and liked it, and then he called the seller's realtor and told him that we're strong, even though we hadn't gone all the way through the process yet with getting our loan. So I think that really made a difference, him calling them and saying these people are good, and they aren't totally through the process yet, but I have confidence that they'll be able to get a loan. And so I think that made a big difference, and we found out on Sunday that we got the place. It was tough to find everything, and we're both working full time and planning a wedding, so it was hard to in the evenings run home, try to dig up all this stuff and email it over. But Judy was really good with just telling us exactly what we needed, so we didn't have to send over stuff and then she sends it back and says, actually this isn't what I needed. She's really detailed, and then we could just either email it to her or upload it to the site, so we didn't have to run it over to the office, mail it or anything. It was just wherever we were. Steven lived up in Greeley at the time, so he could email his stuff down. I could from work or in the evenings. So even though it was a lot to gather, it was efficient the way they did it. They asked for everything, and they didn't just keep coming back every day. They tried to ask for it all at once.